I'm Efat. Welcome everyone. I understand perfectly when we meet our new clients here. And today, I'm sure that we are doing the networking here today. We really need employers. Honestly, you have to understand how much we work here tirelessly to make our foreign trained professionals or immigrants ready and then give it to you to just try them. Either for just say 8 weeks of placement, practical placement, or just see them if you can hire them. Just give them a contract, 3 months, something that boosts their level of confidence and energy, that they feel that they belong to this country, because we want them to stay here. And you came here to just network with our alumni, and please open your doors to our foreign trained professional. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Efat. We're pleased to have our keynote speaker here today. Please help me welcome Sheldon Lever to the stage.
Anyways, it's a great opportunity for me to be here this evening. I think it's been probably a few years since I've been here to speak. But over the years, 15 years working closely with businesses, monitoring the economic environment, the issues and challenges that are impacting business, but also seeing the changing demographics of our community, I've seen a lot of transitions. I also participated and led numerous initiatives with community partners like NCP to help raise the awareness to employers around the benefits of hiring newcomers and helping direct them to information, supports, resources, and services that would help support them in hiring and retaining newcomers as employees. Now, increased diversity is good for the social and cultural fabric of our community and our country, but it's also good for our economy and good for business. And so, being in a business association, a large part of my role has been to promote to businesses the benefits of hiring newcomers. Skills that are needed by employers have also increased. And so we don't have the level of skills available for the jobs that employers need to fill. And at the same time, we're also seeing that our education system isn't producing the quantity of talent that businesses need. And so there's a high reliance on immigration. And so employers are feeling this pressure of a skilled labor shortage. But at the same time, we've got this great, massive pool of well-educated, experienced, talented newcomers that are arriving every day. So it's evident that there's a wide gap between employers needing skills and newcomers needing employment. And this is where organizations like NCP help play an important role. So in an increasingly diverse community like Mississauga that attracts a large and growing pool of skilled newcomers, it's not only socially responsible that we effectively integrate them into our workplaces, but it does make good business sense. Immigrants that are arriving to Canada, to Mississauga today, are becoming highly skilled and talented. They're smart, they're experienced, they're skilled. But one of the characteristics that many immigrants bring that's highly valued by employers, and this is what I've heard directly from employers, is their entrepreneurial spirit. So they come here and they create their own businesses. They're typically risk takers. Newcomers in Canada have an extremely strong work ethic. These are qualities that employers value and gives newcomers competitive advantage. They have a good understanding of those foreign markets. They have a good understanding of the culture. They have the language. And so a lot of businesses that are proactively trying to hire newcomers because of the international relationships that business has. And they want to have talent that represents those foreign jurisdictions within their own organizations. Now, we see a lot of employers that get that already. The banks. Walk into any bank around here, it's probably majority are newcomers. They bring new ideas that improves processes. They help create new products and services to help grow the business. Hopefully the message is clear, is that here in Mississauga, here in Canada, in order for our economy and our businesses to succeed, we need to do a better job of effectively integrating newcomers into our workplaces. So thank you, NCP, for inviting me this evening. But maybe if I have a couple minutes, I would love to have some feedback or questions or discussion, if that's okay.
Do we have any strategies we could share that that help with that after we get them into our company?
The settlement organizations, the agencies like NCP are doing is that they help support the employers with retention strategies. One of the main impediments I hear from employers about their reluctance to hire newcomers is language, with supports and resources in the community, and they're readily available through organizations like NCP.
Once a newcomer's been placed with an employer for 3 months or beyond, language being the number one barrier, is it something they can continue to seek help from NCP or from NCP to build the vocabulary skills and things like that?
Yes, one other idea I want to add to that I think works very effectively is internal mentorship programs. So having a kind of a seasoned employee mentoring your newcomers. It can be very lonely going into a new workplace in a new country and trying to kind of figure out how to fit in. But a very proactive employer would designate somebody to be that person's mentor, to say, you know what, part of your responsibility, but also it's a learning opportunity for that individual who's doing the mentoring. And so I think, it gives some accountability and responsibility to somebody in your organization. If you designate them to mentor a newcomer, they'll take a lot of pride in it. But again, it's going to help support that newcomer integrate into your workplace. I was communicating with a newcomer, had his master's, had his PhD, could not find a job, and I gave him exposure to a lot of opportunities. Like, he launched brand new programs and initiatives for us. So today I was communicating with him because he's the head of the Humber College Management School. Trust me, as an employer, give these people a chance. They'll more than surpass your expectations. Thank you for having me.
I think we pretty much covered a bunch of the topic that we had today, which was try before you buy. So the concept is really simple. We have this great talent pool, this amazing set of people that have come to our country, that want to live here, that are willing to share their talent. They just need an opportunity.
I'm going to take it over to Oliver.
As we have come, we have been listening a lot to terms of the concept of try before you buy. We're going to ask you to get up for 3 minutes or so. There you'll be meeting with maybe an employer or an alumni, and there are some themes for the networking. Of course, networking continues. At this time, just get back to the remainder of the program.
So I want to take this opportunity to introduce two people that are very important in our organisation for their partnerships, and I want to introduce these wonderful women to you that have helped us move forward in our program. So Marta Sapp from VPI and Elena Markova.
Once I came here, I decided to pursue to become a teacher here, but as almost everyone that comes, language was a barrier for me. I came here to NCP where I attended Lean classes. I was recommended to attend the Labor Market Access Program in order to learn how to prepare my resume, how to attend an interview, how to act once you're in the workforce, which was really helpful. And after that, I was placed in a school. Once I started working, I realized I wanted to do something else. So honestly, I didn't know what to do and how to do it. So again, I came to Hina for help. She helped me with the resume. After a while, she called me and said, like, there is an opening if you want to apply. I'm thankful that I had a chance to come here to NCP to learn about many programs they have, which allowed me to be where I am now today. So thank you again.
Earlier, we have placed and successfully offered positions to about 8 to 10 individuals through the Newcomer Center of Peel. So our relationship is long-standing, and it is a fantastic one. I can't speak highly enough about NCP and the quality of candidates that come out of their programs. Thank you more than anything to the Newcomer Center of Peel for always being a great resource for us and for putting in such time and effort with your clients and with your programs to make your clients job ready.
I also want to introduce a client of ours, Waleed Hilali. Waleed is a unique client for us because he was part of our Labour Market Access Programme as well as the Global Business Centre.
In November 2012, I started a program here in Newcomer, and they helped me a lot to start. First, we start a small business, which is from home base, and after that, I start my cafe. So I put cafe in Toronto. And the same time, they was working with me on the other side, same time, just to find me a job. And when I start my work in RBC, I will start as a branch manager in Mississauga Market. Without NCP, it was really difficult because they put me in front of the right person. You are lucky to be in NCP. Believe me, you're lucky. These people, they're giving from their heart.
So that brings us pretty much to the end of our evening today. I would really like to take this opportunity to thank everyone that has been part of this event. I would like to make a few special mentions. Firstly to Efat, who really leads this organisation in a way that honestly nobody else can. She allows us to really do our job in an amazing way. Also to my manager Kevin, our team for the alumni, which was Franca, I don't see her. I'm on this committee as well as Ivan. I want to make a very special mention to Gloria, who frankly without we couldn't do anything. Once again, thank you to everyone that came out today. I hope that this gives you insight into our program, the kind of great people that we had the opportunity to help, and I hope that we continue making these bridges towards employment for newcomers. Thank you.